We're always looking for that edge, aren't we? How to get more done faster, especially when we're talking about actually making things. For managers, say in manufacturing, boosting productivity is, well, it's the name of the game. And today we're going way back, actually, to explore a really foundational idea that tackled this head on, Adam Smith's concept of the division of labor.
That's right. We're looking at insights from a time when manufacturing was really just starting to, take off properly. So our goal here, our mission for this deep dive is to really understand this core idea and, crucially, why it had such a massive impact on efficiency.
Okay, so division of labor, let's break that down a bit. What does it actually mean in practice?
Yeah, simply put, it's about taking a complex job, maybe like building a product and splitting it into smaller, much more specialized tasks.
Right, so instead of one person doing everything from start to finish.
Exactly. You have different workers, and each one focuses on just one individual step, maybe two.
And Smith had this really clear example, didn't he? About something as simple as making pins.
Oh, absolutely. It's a classic. Think about making a pen the old-fashioned way. One worker straightens the wire, they sharpen the point, they make the head, they polish it, the whole thing.
Okay.
Smith figured, he estimated one person doing all of that might make maybe around 20 pins a day.
Just 20. Wow. That seems like a lot of effort for, well, not much output, really.
It really does. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, get this. Imagine that same process, but broken down.
Okay.
So one worker just straightens wire all day. Another one only sharpens points. A third person makes the heads and, so on.
Right. Specialization.
Precisely. Smith observed that maybe 10 workers, each specializing like this, they could produce thousands of pins in the same day.
Thousands. From maybe 200 if they all worked alone to thousands.
Yeah, thousands. It's an incredible leap, isn't it?
It really is. So what's the key? What's driving that massive increase in efficiency? Is it just the specialization?
Well, yeah, that's a huge part of it. What's fascinating is the power of that focus. When workers just concentrate on one single task, they naturally get much, much faster at it.
Mm-hmm. Practice makes perfect. Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And more skilled. They really master that one step. Plus, they don't waste time switching between different tools or, different physical processes. That switching time adds up.
Ah, okay. That makes perfect sense. The less you switch, the more time you spend actually doing. The more you do something specific, the better and quicker you get. Simple, but powerful.
It really is.
It makes you think about, well, how in any complex system, breaking things down into these manageable parts can lead to huge gains. It's not just about factories back then, is it? It feels like a fundamental principle of efficiency itself.
You've hit it exactly. And if you connect this to the bigger picture, the division of labor was a crucial step, a step towards the kind of mass production and those intricate supply chains we see absolutely everywhere today. It really did lay the groundwork for, well, modern economies.
Okay, so let's sum this up then. The key takeaway is that the division of labor, breaking down complex work into specialized tasks, it leads to a really dramatic increase in productivity. And that's mainly thanks to workers getting really good, really expert at their specific job.
That's the core of it, yes. Speed, skill, less wasted time.
Got it.
And, it raises a really interesting question for you listening to consider. Adam Smith used pin manufacturing, obviously a very industrial example. But think about how this principle, dividing tasks, fostering specialization, how might that be at work today in entirely different fields, maybe even in your own work or life? Where else do you see the power of breaking down complex processes into smaller, specialized roles? Something to mull over.